What is going on, YouTube? How's everyone doing on this lovely Sunday evening? This is Mike in the house, and today I am live. Usually, I am live in Michigan, but I decided to take a little getaway. Kind of unexpected, but I mean, it needed to be done. So I am in California still. Um, Decided to take a trip to California, visit family, and all that good stuff. And to be honest with you, I do not want to leave. I don't want to go back to Michigan, period. Because I think Michigan's boring as hell. And most of all, Michigan's boring as hell. So, alright. So, let's see. We have anybody? Nobody's in the chat right now, not as of yet. But, um, alright. So, what I want to talk about, and it's something that, to be honest with you, and I've been meaning to talk about. I talk about it periodically on my channel, like periodically in a conversation and stuff like that. So, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What movies do you think need a 4K release? Like, it could be a 4K release. It could be like a Blu-ray release. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you guys think? Like, what movies do you think needs a 4K release? Because I can name countless of movies that definitely needs a 4K release. And honestly, I could like I don't know. Like, I'm glad that True Lies and what is that other one? True Lies, The Abyss, and um, Aliens is getting a 4K upgrade. Well, okay, so here's the thing. So Aliens, it already got Blu-ray release, but True Lies and apparently The Abyss has not. They both got a DVD release. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? And it's like, what's funny is that, you know, honestly, it's funny too, because all three of them are like James Cameron films. You know what I'm saying? Like, all three of them are pretty much James Cameron. And The Abyss, never made it to Blu-ray. Well, at least here in the United States, at least here. I think in other countries, I think got a Blu-ray release. I think um, True Lies got a Blu-ray release in other countries, but The Abyss, for some reason, in both of them, it never made it to the States. So now it's going straight to 4K. Now, alright, so this is from what I'm hearing right now. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing right now is that the 4K transfers for True Lies, I hear that they're not really as good right now, honestly. You know what I'm saying? They're not they're not very good. And to be honest with you, I mean, okay, here's my thing. My thing is, all right. Now, I get it. People are like, and when you hear rumors like this, people are leery. People are like skeptical. Getting the 4K transfers. But okay, you know what? And this is my thing. Okay, from what my understanding, True Lies came on 4K. I believe it was on a streaming network. All right, just because it came on a streaming network and it's on 4K, that doesn't necessarily mean the 4K transfer is going to be shitty, because there's a difference. If you don't have a 4K TV, then of course it's going to turn out to be shitty. If you want the full, excuse me, if you want the full experience, if you want the full 4K experience, you have to have a 4K TV. You know what I'm saying? You have to have a 4K television. You have to have a 4K player, to experience it. Now, this is from what I'm hearing, though. You know what I'm saying? And the movie hasn't even came out on physical media yet. Now, I understand that people are leery because the Terminator 2, that was also directed by James Cameron, wasn't that great either. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, you can't, if you're watching it on streaming, you can't, no, you can't always judge it. You know what I'm saying? And it may look good on, it may not look the greatest on streaming, on the streaming network. It may not look as good on Netflix as to opposed to getting an actual physical media copy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't necessarily mean that. So I don't know. I'm gonna judge it for myself. I'm still gonna buy it anyway because I do love True Lies. You know what I'm saying? Now the Abyss, on the other hand, I think the Abyss should be beautiful on 4K. The 4K transfer, I think it should be beautiful. Hopefully it will be beautiful. Aliens, I'm hoping that it will be beautiful as well too. So I don't know. To be honest with you, it I don't know. And I don't listen to some of those people. Like, I don't know. And it's like, okay, what are your expectations on a 4K transfer? Like, what are your expectations? Because not all 4K transfers are going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be like, oh my god, it's going to be nice and clear. I mean, of course you want it cleaned up and polished. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that, what are your high expectations? And are you actually doing the transfers? No, you're not doing the transfers. So it's like, well, just be glad that we get a physical copy. Now, if it looks like shit, now I haven't seen the Terminators one, like the Terminator 2. I haven't seen that one. But there is rumors, I think coming soon, that we are going to get Terminator 1 or 4K, which that's another one that needs to have a 4K release. I think it will look good. You know what I'm saying? I think it will look good on 4K. Why not? We get Terminator 2. I don't know, if I was James Cameron, and I get it. Terminator 2 it made millions at the box office, and a lot of people say that one is better than the first one. I think the first one is, I think they're pretty much both equal. If not, I mean, they both of them have their faults, but at the same time, honestly, I think both of them, for the most part, are pretty equal. I think Terminator 1, I thought was really good. You know what I mean? It kind of changed the game of, I'm not gonna say it changed the game of like science fiction and action. It kind of did, but at the same time, it kind of didn't. But it did, on the other hand, it did make Arnold Schwarzenegger an overnight sensation. It made him an icon. So I mean, besides Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer, Terminator, that was Arnold's start, and that was, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was around since the late '60s, early '70s. He just wasn't well known yet. You know what I mean? He did a movie that not a lot of people know. It was a movie called Stay Hungry with Jeff Bridges and Sally Field and Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had a role in that one, and I believe he took home the Golden Globe for best outstanding newcomer. You know, which it was, it was kind of deserved. I mean, it was. He kind of deserved it. I thought the movie itself was good for its time, and it came out in 1976. So the movie, it came out. When that came out, I mean, it didn't put him really on the map, but at the same time, not a lot of people know about it, but it's a good movie. So, but to be honest with you, um, Terminator, that definitely needs a 4K upgrade. In my honest opinion, I mean, we can get that, and even I said this in previous videos. Lethal Weapon, Lethal Weapon, that needs a 4K, desperately a 4K upgrade. I don't know why we haven't got that yet. I think that's Warner Brothers. Yeah, that's Warner Brothers. Um, I don't know what Warner Bros. Is waiting on. Cause I don't know, Lethal Weapon that could use a 4K upgrade. All four of them really. I like the first one. I always gonna like the first one. The second one I thought was good. The third one I thought was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, even Die Hard 2 through 5 need 4Ks. Where's Die Hard 2? Where's that? Die Hard 2, that was just as good as Die Hard 1. Die Hard 3 was really good. 4 and 5, honestly, I did not care for those two, honestly. But I don't know, to be honest with you. Yeah, when it comes to Lethal Weapon, yeah, we need the director's cut. We need all the cuts in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely 1 through 3 needs a 4K. I don't know why. I don't know what they're waiting on. You know what I mean? But I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't know what their problem is. We got Austin in the building. He says I saw Die Hard 4 and 5 in theaters. 4 is okay, but 5 sucked. Yeah, 5 sucked. 5 was horrible. Um, 4 was stupid. I didn't care for it at all. I didn't like the premise of 4. 4 I thought was just running out of gas. Fight Club desperately needs a 4K. Um, I feel like either Vinegar Syndrome or Kino might pick those two up. I'm thinking maybe, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. They need to pick, and if they do pick up Fight Club, I feel like Vinegar Syndrome will release a 4K of Fight Club. I just have it's that feeling. I mean, if we can get Southern Comfort on 4K, or even if we can get Freeway on 4K, even hell, I'll take you one further. Roadhouse, they done a magnificent job. That's best transfer of the year right there. And the box set I thought was really dope too. Yeah, they should have ended at Die Hard 3, to be honest. That should have been the last one. I'm sorry. Um yeah, that's what I'm hearing too, Austin. L might do the Terminator 4K. Which they should. They should. And I feel like here's the with L, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't know, to be honest with you, and I get the Terminator. It's a Lionsgate. It's a Lionsgate still, but I feel like it should be Terminator 1, Terminator 2 that should come in a box set, honestly, because those are the two best Terminators out of all of them, in my honest opinion. But L, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing rumors about that too. Lord Illusions with Scott Bakula. I have yet to see that movie, but yeah, that I can see that needing a 4K upgrade. I don't even know if they had like a Blu-ray upgrade. I don't know. I don't know. I've heard the movie before, but another movie. Another movie, and I said this on my channel. Sleepaway Camp. At least the first three. The first three Sleepaway Camps need a 4K upgrade. Now, I know Screen Factory. I know they lost the rights to the second and the third one. I know that for a fact because someone told me. I don't know how true that is or not, but yeah, they lost the rights to the second one and the third one, but they still have the first one. Now, I feel like Vinegar Syndrome or their partner label, I feel like they should go ahead and pick this one up and transfer it to a 4K. That's what I'm thinking about. Because if they were to ever do that, do you know how many people would actually jump on that in a heartbeat? Now, mind you, you know damn well that um they the copies they're gonna make probably 5,000 copies of it, and once that sale hits, every month, you know it's gonna a lot of people are gonna start picking that up. So it's almost like as if you have to dig to your credit card, or beg to you have to beg your either your significant other, your mom or your dad, or whoever you live with, your roommate. You have to beg them to pay for it because it will. I feel like that one will go definitely out of print. um yeah, you lucky you got two and three before those went out. Yeah, and they selling for, and you know what? What's funny is that for the longest time they've been selling for like a shit ton of prices, like a shit ton. They've been selling for a shit ton. But some of the prices not gonna hold you. It went down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I have Sleepaway Camp 3. 2, I had a Sally. I had to sell. I had to sell it. I, yeah, I had to sell it, unfortunately. But at this point, I don't know if I should pay prices to get another copy or just wait until the 4K come out. Really, the best opportunity, they should have did this like last year, or at least with this first Sleepaway Camp. That's what they should have did it. That's when they should have did it. Yeah, the original Blob from the 50s has no 4K. Same with the theme from Another World. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, but yeah, King Kong, but 1976 is on 4K. Yeah, let's talk about that. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, let's talk about it. Yeah, because now I don't mind the 2004 Peter Jackson one. I don't mind that. I think that was a very good movie. I love that one. The 1976 one, that's getting another. That is definitely getting. I think that's getting another 4K release. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Kino or somebody. I don't know. I know they were re-releasing that, and I was skeptical of getting it, and it's like now I kind of want to get it now. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't mind the 1933. The one thing I didn't know that came out on 4K, and which I did manage to get, was the creature from the Black Lagoon. I did not know that was on 4K for the longest time. I did not know that until I saw it. I saw it in FYE one day. Okay, so Paramount is releasing the 76 King Kong. Okay, on 4K. That's what's up. Well, here's another thing. I don't know if you into Eddie Murphy, but you have all his movies from the eight. Well, with the exception of actually two of them. You have all his best movies from the 80s on 4K. But you don't have The Golden Child. That's another one that needs a 4K release desperately. I don't even think it got a. I don't even think it got a blue. Did it get a Blu-ray? I think it did not. I'm not 100% sure. I think it did. I don't think it didn't. I don't remember. And then Harlem Nights. Now, I'm gonna get some. I may get some flack about it, but I didn't care for Harlem Nights like that. I know a lot of people love Harlem Nights, but I did not care for it. It wasn't the casting. It was more of the screenplay. I, it was like, what is so funny about this? It wasn't really funny. Eddie Murphy's direction, I mean, the only reason why he directed it is because, yeah, he was hungry. And I get it. He was, he was he was really on at the peak of his career. You know what I'm saying? Like when he did movies like Trading Places and Beverly Hills Cop, and then when he did Coming to America, he was at the peak. You know what I'm saying? And then, a lot of people say, what killed it was people say 48 another 48 hours kind of, killed his career for a second, or, movies like Distinguished Gentleman, and then you got critics saying that um, Harlem Nights, kind of killed his career. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think Harlem Nights kind of, it kind of, I mean, he was just, to be honest with you, like he wanted to try directing. I think that was the only thing he ever directed. But to be honest with you, Harlem Nights to me, the screenplay to me, I didn't care for. It was a screenplay for me. It wasn't the acting. Well, part of it. It was part of it, and it was certain cast members I didn't care for at all. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It was just, and then you had Eddie Murphy. You had Richard Pryor. You had Red Fox, which that was kind of like his comeback career. You had Rrlease, which you know what, Rrlease, and I'm gonna get some flack. I didn't care for her in that movie. I didn't. That was my least favorite character. That was my least favorite actress of all of them. I didn't care for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Golden Child. Okay, so Golden Child did just get a Blu-ray. Okay. And it has a 4K digital. Okay. All right, cool. That one's another one that needs a 4K release, honestly. And that was Eddie Murphy's one of his most underrated movies, in my honest opinion. Um, the Nutty Professor 1996 one, I thought that was. The second one was meh. Yeah, you're right. It had its moments. Dr. Doolittle was good. When he started doing movies like Pluto Nash and A Thousand Words and all the movies, it's like, all right, come on, Eddie Murphy. All right, you went from, and mind you, the movies that for the 48 Hours, Beverly Hills Cop, and Trading Places, he got Golden Globe nominations, which that's saying something. Pluto Nash was just trash. That was just stupid. I don't know which is worse, Pluto Nash or Leonard Part 6. And I'm going to be honest. Now, Leonard Part 6, when I see that on YouTube, I said I was going to do a trash review on it. So, I may watch it tonight. You may see a review on it this week. Oh, man. I'm going to need a few shots for this. It sucks that they never made. Oh no! Oh no! That second one was, to me. That second one was trash. I have it because I'm kind of a completist. That second one was kind of disappointing. I mean, if we okay, if we were to if they was to do a third one, what would they call? They would call it what, 72 hours? And what would they do with it? I don't know, cause it yeah. I mean, they were supposed to do a third one. They were supposed to do a third 48 hours, but I don't know. Maybe they couldn't agree with the script. I don't know. Now, Beverly Hills Cop Part 4, they waited way too long. I felt like it should have came out, at least, if you're not going to make it out in the 90s, at least the early 2000s. Something. I think, I don't know, to be honest with you. And the true, I saw the teaser trailer. It looks good. It looks good. It looks decent. I don't know. Hey, Kenneth, what's going on? A third might have rebounded, but who knows? Not sure what the plot would be. More psycho bikers. More psycho bikers. Oh, well, yeah, I can see that. More psycho bikers, or I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it should have came out in the early 2000s. Yeah, it should have. They waited too long, I felt. And then I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna. And then Eddie Murphy, he's just, I don't know. Like, he's no, just no. Um, have I seen Man on the Moon? Is that the one with Jim Carrey, and that's based off Andy Kaufman, right? Another 48 hours got butchered by the studio, so that's another issue with it. Yeah, it did. And that was Walter Hill too. I have yet to see. I saw bits and pieces of Man on the Moon. I keep hearing that's one of Jim Carrey's best movies. I keep hearing he was great in that. So I'm gonna take a look at it. The problem with 48 hours, it tried to it tried to stay fresh with the it tried it was like a continuation with the first one. And here's the thing, and it's like, well, at the end, okay, you see at the end, Eddie Murphy goes back to jail. He drives himself back to the prison. And then now Eddie Murphy's pissed at Kate because he didn't go visit him. I'm like, what? Why? I get it, but at the same token, like, just what? And then they have this. They try to recreate the first one. You know what I'm saying? And this one was a little bit more violent than the first one, to be honest with you. And the first one, for its time, it was violent. And um, the casting of the first one, I thought was pitch perfect. You had Annette O'Toole. You had the guy who played Nick Notie's boss, Frank McRae, who I think should have got an Oscar nomination for that one scene alone, where he was yelling at Jack because of the bus accident. I I thought he should got Oscar nomination, in my honest opinion. Broken Arrow, that's another one that's so underrated. That one don't have a 4K yet. That one needs it desperately. I hope we get that. And here's the problem, and it's 20th Century Fox, so Disney owns 20th Century now. Are we gonna get one, and are they gonna butcher it? That's the question. Another 48 hours had that ultra graphic early 90s hypervise. Yeah, sure it did. It did. The 90s had it, but you know what though? The 80s kind of started that too. And the 70s. The 70s kind of started that hyperviolence, but it wasn't in like well-known movies too. Steven Seagal has no fort. Yeah. Okay. That asshole's lucky he got movies on Blu-ray. But I will say this. Um Above the Law, Hard to Kill, Out for Justice, Under Siege. That's it. That's it. Four of those, that's it. That could get 4K. The rest of them, they can have the rest of them. Because after Under Siege, that was a wrap. After Underground, that was it. After that, that's it. You know what I'm saying? That was a wrap. Last Boy Scout, that was another one that's underrated. And that was with Damon Wayans and Bruce Willis. I think they made a dynamic duo, I think, in my honest opinion. Yeah. His movies went down on Deadly Ground, Fire Down Below, all of them went. Now, I did like Eggs and Wounds. I did like that one. That one was good. But his movies, he just sucked. Now, as far as acting goes, his best acting, I think, was above the Law and Under Siege. I thought both of them he showcased his acting. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because it was directed by Andrew Davis, who did The Fugitive, and who also did a movie called Code of Silence with Chuck Norris. Those are two great movies. Under Siege 2 was a fun movie, but it didn't capture the magic. But yeah, that one you have to go in with some. But yeah, Under Siege, that was the one with Morris Chestnut. Oh yeah, well he was an asshole too in real life too. That didn't help. That didn't help him either. I feel like if it wasn't for that, honest opinion, I think he'll be he'll still DVD movies now. He had a couple. He had before he passed on. And it's sad too. Because it's Steven Seagal. I mean, he had potential. Now there was another actor who he Jeff Speakman. I think with um he did a movie called Street Night. He did another movie. I forgot the name of it. It was back in '91. Jeff Speakman. He could have been big too, but I mean, unfortunately, didn't nobody really see his movies. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm amazed too that Warner Brothers, I'm shocked they gave him the treatment. Cool 23, what's good with you? We need to know what you did last summer on 4K. Oh, wait. I know what you did last summer. If you're saying I know what you did. I know what you did last summer. That already has a 4K. Oh yeah, it has a 4K in the United States. Yeah, if you're in the U.S. or if you're not in the U.S., it's here in the U.S. I have it. Yeah, the sequel. I still know what you did. Now there's supposed to be a third. Now there's supposed to be a third one. They're coming out with another. I know what you did last summer. I don't know why, but I don't know. Are they trying to compete with Scream? I don't know. And I feel like Scream. You want my honest opinion? Scream needs to Scream. I feel like it needs to stop. Honestly, I had enough. I had enough of it. We were supposed to get one this year. We were supposed to get a Scream movie, next year, but apparently everybody quit, for some reason. Yeah, it is. It's way too late. I agree. What are you gonna do with it? Unless the only premise I could see, the only premise I could see with I Know What You Did Last Summer is if maybe the surviving characters I could see maybe, unless if they didn't completely kill off the guy that was going around killing people, and he's coming back to kill them, or unless that's a family member or something like that that's going to try to kill those remaining two actors. I could see that if they're gonna do that. Scream 7, they need to just be done with it. They should have been done after 5, honestly. Because after Dewey's gone, what's left? You know what I'm saying? And now 6 was really good. 6 was really, that was a dope movie, honestly. I love 6. Yeah, it's who they gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get anybody. You fired Melissa Barrera. Then Jenny Ortega, she didn't want to do it anyway. She couldn't do it anyway because she had Wednesday, and then she was filming Beetlejuice 2 at the time. So what can you do with that? I think Melissa Barrera, she got fired because she posted something on Twitter. And it's like nowadays you gotta be careful what you post on Twitter, but at the same time it's like, well, who we've seen worse on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But yet Kanye West is still relevant. Let me stop. Let's go there. And he's done some dumb shit. And but Chris Brown, everybody praises him. But but he slapped Rihanna, but everybody praises him. Okay, yeah, okay. We praising him. Okay, okay. That to me is stupid. Chris Brown don't really particularly care for too much. He is not the next Michael Jackson. He doesn't come close. I don't know why people worship this man. I don't, honestly. However, the one thing he did do right was it was a concert, and then this dumbass girl decided to take selfies while she was on stage, while Chris Brown was singing to her. He snatched that phone right off, and that's the one thing he did right. But all those things they saying about him hitting Rihanna, nope, nope, But everybody want to praise him, okay. But R. Kelly, honestly, yes, okay. He, yeah, I don't condone what he did, but I'm still gonna listen to his music. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, R. Kelly to me is always, as far as a singer, artist, he's a legend in my honest opinion. Chris Brown, I'm sorry, don't even come close. Sorry. And I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that. And I don't really care, honestly. Spyglass shouldn't fire anybody if they want to continue to scream. No, they shouldn't. I mean, The Spyglass, that's the only reason why they're relevant. Because of Scream. You know what I mean? Nathan, what's good? No, you're good, man. No, do your thing, bro. Most of the Friday the 13th movies have no 4Ks. Neither does Now, Nightmare on Elm Street, that's coming. Wait, cross that out. That one got postponed. That one's no longer coming right now. That got postponed. We were supposed to get a Nightmare on Elm Street, but I heard that got postponed. Why? I do not know. So I don't know. And it would be a good year to do it because it came out in '84. So that would be a great year to do it. Oh, Final Destination on 4K, I welcome it. I welcome it. I want it. I like those early 2000s horror flicks. I think they're a lot better than today's, in my honest opinion. The Faculty the Faculty. I think that's postponed as well too. I think. I think it got pushed back. I'm not 100%, but I like the Faculty, but I don't know if I even want to get it. I'm not sure. Nathan says, in relation to the other stream, I found out that The Guest is on 4K. I would be, yes. Yes, The Guest, that movie has a cult following like it was crazy. And when it first came out, not a lot of people didn't see it, which is a shame because that's a really great movie. And Dan Stevens, I thought he was excellent. Excellent as an actor. Yeah, you love the first Final Death. Yeah, the first one was really good. Has a great cast. Phantaz- Phant- Phantasm has no 4K. Nope, it doesn't. I've never seen that one. A lot of early Wesley Snipe movies have no 4. No, they don't. You got Passenger 57. I wouldn't mind that. A movie he did back in the 80s, called Wildcats. That one, I wouldn't mind a 4K. I think Kino Lorber should do that one. White Man Can't Jump. Um, even New Jack City. We need those. We need those on 4K. Yeah, if we're gonna get RoboCop 1 on 4K, why not RoboCop 2? That should have been like a set itself, honestly. Phantasm is underrated. I need to watch that. I have yet to see that. Jackie Brown. Not. It's a funny part. I thought when Jackie Brown was first announced that it was gonna get a Blu-ray, a re-release or whatever you want to call it, I thought we were gonna get okay right then. But nope, another Blu-ray. I'm like, really? I guess they want to see. I guess and I think Lions. If they're gonna do it, I think Lionsgate would do it. They should do like a 4K steelbook as well too. The Saw sequels still have no 4K. I know the first one. The first one doesn't yet Saw X, which doesn't make any sense. But okay. I was just thinking about Wesley Snipes on 4K. Yes. Commando and Eraser needs it desperately. Yes, I agree. Commando, especially that shootout towards the end of that. Oh my god. I'm not gonna hold you. That shootout when Arnold Schwarzenegger starts shooting people, I'm not gonna hold you, but that was just, I laughed at that whole scene. I just laughed. That scene is just was comedy. That was too funny. Um, Friday. Night Friday Night Part 2 Fight Night Part 2 still doesn't have a Blu-ray. Well, that one, well, it could go straight to 4K. I mean, we did get the first Fight Night on 4K, which is good. And it's a steel book, so that's a good thing. I don't know. Do we really need a Fight Night Part 2 on 4K? Maybe, I guess. I guess so. But I'd be cool with that, though. Day of the Dead, yes. That has no 4K, I know. But I think, yeah, but Dawn of the Dead does. Dawn of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead has it, yeah. But Day of the Dead, no. That, of all the Deads, of all the Dead titles, that one doesn't. What about Waxwork? You think Waxwork needs a 4K? That one came out in the 80s. 88. I know Vestron. I know they just came out with the double set with Waxwork 1 and 2. But I don't know, should that get a 4K? My opinion, I think it should. Yeah, definitely needs it, yeah. I'll tell you another movie that would look good on 4K. I don't know if you guys saw this. Raw Force. Now, Vinegar Syndrome, when that first released, people went crazy. Well, I wouldn't say people went crazy, but people went crazy later on because of the people saying how good that movie is. But Raw Force, I would not mind a 4K of that. To be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. I mean, if we could get Southern, like I said, if we could get Southern Comfort on 4K, or hell, even Cloak and Dagger, then yeah, Raw Force. You're talking about Raw Force or Waxwork? Return of the Living Dead 2 and 3 might be interesting on 4K. Part 2, yeah, that would be interesting. I never saw Part 3. Part 2, why would you bring those two characters back, but except with different names? That didn't make no sense to me. And they turned into zombies anyways. Like, what? Are you kidding me? I heard they didn't like the script, but they did it anyway. Yeah, Cloak and Dagger got 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Raw Force was very good. Yeah, desperately. Hmm. Now, you want to hear something? Speaking of horror movies, now, The Thing, the movie The Thing, it was supposed to have been a sequel called Return of the Thing. It was supposed to be a sequel. They were supposed to sequelize it. But that didn't happen for some odd reason. And I think it was supposed to be Kurt Russell returning. I'm not gonna hold you. I think that was one of Kurt Russell's finest hours. One of them, that is. Yeah, Highlander 2, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Return of the Living Dead Part 3 is pretty gruesome. I like gruesome. I like gruesome movies. I agree. Highlander on 4K will be, yeah. Yep, I just said that. Um, what else? What other movies that desperately needs a 4K? Oh, how about some John Hughes films like 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, Pretty in Pink, Less Than Zero, Tough Turf. Tough Turf, I feel like that would look good on 4K, but I don't know. Nightbreed director's cut still needs a 4K because Screen Factory only put out the theatrical. Yeah, I know. Uncle Buck, yeah, that one needs it too. And well, if we can get National Lampoon's Vacation, we should get Uncle Buck. In my honest opinion, Uncle Buck. In all honesty, you know what? I wasn't really a John Candy fan like that, to be honest with you. But I mean, yeah, I heard, yeah, Uncle Buck. I think I saw that, and I thought that one was pretty good. Home Alone 2 could use a 4K, even though Part One is better. Yeah, that one can. Yeah, Part One's, but to me Part Two is more like a retread. Nightbreed needs a wider release of the Cabal cut and not just the overpriced limited edition. Yeah, I agree. The Substitute, yeah, that's a good one. Lean on Me needs a 4K. That's my honest opinion. Yeah, I would buy it too. The Substitute, yeah. What you think of the sequels? Do you think the sequels were good? I didn't think Nightbreed. I didn't think a movie like that needed to be 3 hours long unless it has a story to tell. Lean on Me, I feel like it's one of those movies that people forgot, but at the same time didn't forget. That one's pretty much underrated. The Substitute sequels are good. Trashy late 90s fun, but don't hold a candle to pop. No, it don't. Yeah, that's the one with Treat Williams. I can't believe Treat Williams passed away. I can't believe that. That kind of hurt my soul, honestly. Yeah, he been around for a long. He been around for a while. So I mean, yeah, that one kind of hurt my soul in a way. The soundtrack on Dolby Atmos will be nice. Yeah, agreed. Gremlins 2. Okay, so now I hear Gremlins 1. the 4K transfers wasn't that great. I don't know how true that is. I should have got it while I still had a chance. I should have gotten it. I don't know how out of print it is, or I don't know how much it is. Yeah, Predators on 4K. Yeah, rest in peace to Carl Weathers. Yeah, I know. That's another one that kind of hurt my soul, too. Sudden Death has no 4K. Yeah, I know. You see stills of Gremlins, they looked okay to you? I'm going to try to find it, and I'm going to try to see if I can get a 4K upgrade. I'm going to try. If we can get Universal Soldier and Nowhere to Run, we should get more Jean-Claude Van Damme movies on 4K. Salem's Lot has no 4K. Yeah, I know. That one needs it. Bad. We need Purple Rain on 4K. With Prince, Purple Rain. That one needs a desperate 4K upgrade. Do I think Alien 3, Resurrection should get 4Ks? I mean, at this point, I feel like to a degree, yeah. Yeah, to a degree. Mortal Kombat 95 needs a 4K. Agreed. I haven't seen Alien 3. I heard mixed things about it. Resurrection, I haven't seen either. Does anybody want to see Super Mario 93 on 4K? Does anybody care for that? I hear a lot of people. Oh my God, the Punisher 80. Oh my God. But yeah, we get. Oh, but yeah, we get the Punisher 2004. Okay. And on top of that, that one also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, also have a direct. I think it has a director's cut too as well. In the beginning is different than the theatrical. Like the theatrical beginning is like the deleted scenes. We need the ones. If they're gonna put Punisher 89, it has to come with deleted scenes. It has to come with like the regular cut. Right. The director's cut and then the original. Yeah, since Super Mario with Chris Pratt, came out. Yeah, why not? I'm not gonna hold you. The first two Aliens are the best in my opinion to me. I can't really speak on the third one, and nor the fourth because I haven't seen it. I have an Australia Blu-ray of The Punisher '89. Has three cuts: theatrical, unrated, and a wet print with all the deleted scenes. That's awesome. Yeah, they need to come. They need to come out the 4K all three cuts of the movie. Free Willy, that's another one. Mighty Ducks doesn't have one either. Free Willy, that was a good film too. Oh, another movie that does not have a 4K, nor it don't have a Blu-ray. Is a movie called Stakeout with Emilio Estevez and Richard Dreyfuss. But the second one has a Blu-ray. Now, Manhunter, I've heard rumors that we might be getting a 4K of that. I've heard rumors. I think I saw it somewhere. We might finally get a 4K, and I think Kino Lorber might get it. If if they do, I would definitely be in that one. Yeah, I know it is weird that Stakeout has no Blu-ray. That's just odd. I don't know why. I mean, if we could get Silence of the Lambs, that's fine. If we can get that, if we can get Silence of the Lambs, we could get Manhunter. Manhunter, that's what started it all. Oh, and don't forget Hannibal. Hannibal's on 4K too. What y'all think of this movie called Out of Bounds with Anthony Michael Hall and Annie Potts? It came out in the mid '80s. It's an action film. Yeah, Basket Case is getting a 4K. Yup. What about It's Alive? It's Alive. That needs a four. That desperately needs a 4K. It's on YouTube. Well, if you're expecting fight scenes, you're gonna be disappointed. If you're expecting a good performance by Anthony Michael Hall, you might want to turn your volume on because throughout the movie he kind of talks like this, like, "I have this gun. I have this gun. I found some drugs. I didn't do it. I didn't. I found them that way." It's not a bad film. It's just they didn't execute Anthony Michael Hall's character. They didn't execute it enough because we was expecting a transformation. We got it briefly, we got cheated, and we got cheated out of any potential fight scene that, yeah. Anthony Michael Hall is pretty soft spoken. It was hard to hear him in the breath. And you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought that was his best performance. Honestly, I thought he was great in that one. I mean, I heard him enough, in that he was great. I mean, he calmed down, and but in 16 Candles, oh my God, that was a different story. Silk. I know Silk is on Blu-ray. I know that. Can we get that, please? Can we get that? Can we also get Killer Workout on 4K? Can we get that? Whoever seen Killer Workout? I mean, I mean, yeah, we get Unmasking the Idol, but we don't get the sequel to that. What was it? Order of the Eagle or something like that. Order of the Eagles or something like that. Killer Workout, oh my god. And that was David A. Pryor too. You had like Ted Pryor, who's like this muscle bow, and the weird part is that he gets killed by Fritz Matthews. Okay, come on now. So let me get this right. You get you get killed by Fritz Matthews, and you supposed to be stronger than him, but then at the same time, like um, well, Fritz Matthews he knows karate, but still, Cobra that's another one that gets a Blu-ray release. Oh, but we get Cliffhanger on 4K. Let's talk about that one. A Wilder Villa fan. Am I okay? Yeah, of course I'm okay. Are you okay? I'm good over here. Oh, just in case if I'm dropping my phone from time to time, it's either people are coming into my room or I'm eating a snack. So I don't want to be like just eating and like smacking and stuff like that. So that's why. That's part of the reason why I'm putting my phone down a little bit. Demolition Man, yes, that one needs it desperately. And we was just talking about early Wesley Snipes films too. Daylight, I feel like that could be interesting. Another one, Copland could get a 4K. That could be another interesting movie. Um, I don't know about Stop or My Mom Would Shoot. I don't know about that one. I don't know. I don't know. Volcano and Dante's Peak still have no 4Ks. Yeah, of course they don't. Um, but we getting a sequel to Twisters. Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. Why are we getting a sequel to Twister? Why? I heard it's gonna be called Twisters. Plural. Armageddon and The Rock. The Rock definitely needs a desperate 4K release. I'm not gonna hold you. If we can get if we can get Face Off, if we can get that on 4K. Oh, that's a good one. Cop, yes. Cop, that's a good one. That one I feel like it's underrated. That's a good one. Cop, is that Cop? That's Paramount, isn't it? And if they gonna do Cop, if they're gonna do, I feel like Kino Lorber would pick that up. I don't think. And if I think it is I think it is Paramount. I just don't see Paramount like will pick it up. I know they're partner up with Kino, and I don't know about Vinegar Syndrome. No, I don't even think Vinegar Syndrome. I don't think, but I know they partnered up with Kino Lorber. I know that for a fact. But I don't know, like Cop. That would be interesting. Yeah, maybe Cop is MGM. I think. But I think the last time, well, because I had a VHS copy, and it was here. At least here, it was Paramount. But I don't. Yeah, I don't know. But Cop would be interested on 4K though. Yeah, I know. If not all of them, except for the Daniel Craig ones, which is interesting. I don't know why. I mean, you got a whole ass box set, but like, yeah, can we get that? Can we get a James Bond like 4K? Can we get that? Even the Pierce Brosnan ones, even George Linsby, even what's his name? Who did it in the 80s, the late 80s? What's his name? What's his name? Dalton or something like that. Cop is on Kino Lorber. Yeah, didn't they just come out with that not long ago? Was it last year? I think, or was it a year ago, 2 years ago? And I don't know why I don't have that one. I want that one. But yeah, Rent a Cop. Okay, we getting that. Okay, with Burt Reynolds, Rent a Cop. What are you guys' thoughts on Cop and a Half with Burt Reynolds? What are you guys' what is your take on it? Me personally, I don't know what my take. I don't know yet. Cause Cop and a Half. I don't know. I don't know. Doctor No on 4K will look it awesome. Yeah, it would. I agree. I think Sylvester Stallone has the footage as far as I know. I wish he would had over the footage so a 40th anniversary 2026. I agree. I agree with that 110%. I don't remember if Porky's has a 4K, and if it doesn't, then it needs it. But I don't remember if it does have it or not. Porky's, that's a good movie. That's one of those movies you either gonna like it or you either gonna hate it. What about Police Academy? Let's talk about that. At least the first, at least the first one. Like, can we get Police Academy on 4K? Stallone's probably wanting to make his own director's cut of Cobra, like Rocky 4 and 5. I could see that. Porky's is available on 4K. Wow, I did not know that. That's crazy. That's news to me. I don't know if I would own it though. I didn't care for it like that. I get a lot of people did, but me personally, I don't know. I don't know if I liked it like that. A movie that I don't mind getting a 4K, which I kind of want anyway. The movie The Collector and The Collection. I wouldn't mind a 4K of those. And they're supposed to be doing a third one, but I don't know. The production is just shitty right now because they shut down production. They want to start back up again. Yeah, if they're gonna do Police Academy, they should do Revenge of the Nerds too. They should do that as well. That was another classic. I agree. At least the first two. Yeah, I agree. So we're coming up on an hour and 17 minutes of this. All right. I'm probably gonna stay on here for about another 5 minutes. Um, yeah, there's a lot of movies that need 4K attention. A lot of them desperately. Dr. Giggles on 4K. I know that's on Blu-ray. That one I wouldn't mind seeing it on 4K. That was a pretty good movie. Oh yeah, Body Parts would be dope. That would be good too. Graveyard Shift. Yeah, that was pretty good. That one do need that. I could see that being a 4K too. Let's see. I'm trying to think of other movies that needs 4K attention. Fast Time. I feel like Fast Times at Ridgemont High should have came out a couple years ago on 4K. I don't know why it didn't. I don't know why, but that needed. Valley Girl, I wouldn't mind seeing on 4K too. We got Footloose on 4K. Thank God. I'm not gonna hold you, and I may get a lot of flack for saying this for Miami Didist. I'm not gonna hold you. I kind of at some parts I kind of laughed at it. I laughed at some parts of that movie because it was Faye Dunaway's cheesy performance, and I get it's supposed to be a sensitive subject, but I don't know. It was just the way she delivered her lines. It was almost like if I was watching a bad soap opera. That whole movie, and I believe that's Paramount. We who knows? That might be a Paramount Presents line. I'm still watching my Fast Times special edition DVD. That's awesome. Gloria, yeah. Yeah, Fast Times, yeah, it's on Criterion. Yeah, that needs a 4K. I wouldn't mind that. Another movie that desperately needs upgrading is Bad the 1983 Sean Penn movie Bad Boys. That one needs a 4K upgrade desperately. The Wiz on 4K, yeah, I'm down with that. Norbit, y'all can have Norbit. I'm not gonna. I wouldn't. I'm not gonna buy it. I hated that movie. I despised that movie. You wanna know what my two trash movies are gonna be that I'm reviewing on this channel? No, Leonard Part 6 and Ghost Dad. DC Cab, yes, that's a good one. I feel like Kino Lorber would um put that on. I know Kino Lorber did the Blu-ray. Hopefully they'll upgrade to a 4K. I I have Bad Boys 83 on Blu-ray, and the current Blu-ray doesn't look too good. It's like Mill Creek quality. Yeah, I know. It needs it. It desperately needs an upgrade. Desperately. The new kids. Yes, I agree. The new kids would be cool on 4K if they can get new features. Yeah, I agree. That movie was really good. That was good from start to finish. I'm not gonna hold you. Like they should get like new interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, that would definitely be great to see. When a stranger calls, yes, that's another one that needs it too. Oh, I know. One false move, yes. That was a good one. Bill Paxton was good in that one too. Mill Creek, they they come out with some good movies, but their quality is shit. In all honesty, like even the TV shows, like some of the qualities are shit. Like because it's like they don't have no special features. Yeah, they just slapped the data HD mask on it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're too cheap. That's why I don't really buy anything from Mill Creek. Just one of the guys, I would love that on 4K more than any, more than ever. The movie Just One of the Guys that came out in '85, that one was really good. That one needs a 4K desperately. And can we also get License to Drive? Can we get that? Also, can we get any Cynthia Rock movies on 4K? Can we get that? Yeah, Problem Child would be interesting on 4K. That would be interesting to see. At least the first one. At least. Shokush Shoku I'm butchering his name. Shokushugi? Sokushugi? Yes. Pray of the Death. Pray of Death. Was it? Is it Into the Ninja? Yeah, we need all of them. All his movies on 4K. All of them, like right now. The Ninja, yeah. Even Ninja 3 The Domination. Let's get that on 4K. Rage of Honor, yes. Rage of Honor, yes. That's a good one. Yeah, Rage of Honor, that's a good movie too. I mean, if we could get Jackie Chan on 4K, why not him? The only movie Chuck Norris does have is Sidekicks. That got a 4K from Vinegar Syndrome. Definitely Richard Norton. I think he's underrated. Can we get some Scott Atkins on 4K? Can we get that? He's cool. Yeah, Sidekicks got a 4K. From Vinegar Syndrome. They got it last year. It was good. It which is good. I think that's the only one that Chuck Norris has. I still have yet to see the 4K version of it, but I'm just glad that they had it. I'm just glad that they have it. So Never Ending Story does that on 4K? I'm not too sure. I think it does, but at the same time, I don't think it does. Maybe, maybe not. I'll have to check for that. All right. Um, let's see. I'm gonna do this in 2 more minutes, but I am definitely gonna make an announcement. So what's coming up on this channel is Leonard Part 6. Unfortunately, Ghost Dad. Unfortunately, those are gonna be two trash reviews. The Stephanie Mills, If I Were Your Woman, that's still coming up. That would be next Sunday. Um, what else? What else? I'm gonna show off my movie pickups and stuff like that. So that's coming. That's coming really soon. In fact, I am going to venture off on my own and go out and go to FYE. So, um, possibly expect the FYE video. As it comes. Most likely later. Sometime this week. So, yeah. So I'm gonna answer a couple more questions, and then I think I'm gonna skedaddle out of here. I have not seen Pulse 88. I have yet to see that. Never in a Story, Nathan says, has no 4K in except in German, only as far as I know, as it is my best friend's favorite movie. That's awesome. Legend has ill Blu-ray, but no 4K. Yeah, I know. That needs a 4K desperately. Q Smooth, what's going on? I have yet to see Pulse. I don't even think I have that one. Hostel, I'm surprised. That's a shock. I'm surprised. Q says nothing, man, just chilling. That's what's up. I'm chilling too. In fact, who knows? After this last year, it might take me a little small nap. Who knows? I feel like I'm still on Michigan time, honestly. Now, I thought we were going to get a Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2 on 4K. But apparently they want to bring the DVDs. Okay, I mean the Blu-rays. Apparently we get a Blu-ray with the slipcover. Okay, they teasing us. They say nope. We're just gonna release the Blu-rays. Okay. So, oh man, well, yeah, I don't blame you. I'll just stick with my Kill Bill DVDs until we get 4K. I don't blame you at all. That's awesome. Yeah, just stick with that for now. Well, with that being said, I am going to get off of here. Um, it's been a pleasure talking with you guys on here and stuff like that. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And this is Mike's Movie Corner and more. And before I go, someone said Nathan said Impulse with Teresa Russell needs a decent yes. Yes. That was very good movie. And with Jeff Fahey, I thought he was great in that. He was excellent in that one too. I liked that. Teresa Russell, I liked. So, but yeah, definitely, I'm gonna get off of here. So, um, Lawnmower Man could use a 4K. Yes, Lawnmower Man, most definitely. Yes, love that. Love it. Love it. Love the ideas, guys. So, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends, tell your family, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Peace out. Oh, yeah, by the way, both cuts. I agree. Peace out.